Hello, Facebook and YouTube. This is Sonia with Real Talk Radio. Glad to be with you guys again. And I'm trying something out. As you know, I've been working on doing videos with voiceover. And those of you who've been following on my Facebook page, the story I published in installments, the story, my science fiction story, or my attempt at one, called Time Tracks. And it's a work in progress. I have some of it published already, and Mom and I were going to make videos where the stories are narrated. But some of you may know we had a mishap with Mom's computer. I posted that too. I know not everybody probably saw it, but unfortunately, we saved the computer, but coffee was spilled. And the computer's okay, but her keyboard was damaged. And she has a very particular keyboard that had to be ordered, and it's going to be a while. So since I've been learning this new format, I decided I'd go ahead and try it. And I'm just going to read some of what I have already published on my Real Talk Radio Facebook page, and I'm going to do it in installments. So I just wanted to give a little intro for you guys, and I'll just put these videos out as well as publish the story. So I'm going to go ahead. This is the first installment. It's the beginning of the story. It's called Time Tracks, and chapter 1 is When Destiny Calls. So here we go. Sophia Miller pulled her long blonde hair back into a ponytail before slipping into her favorite jacket, a beautiful robin red anorak that her fiancé Daniel had given to her for her birthday. Sprinting out into the cool autumn air, Sophia did not even mind that the dew on the grass was seeping through her tennis shoes. She was just in too good a mood today to be bothered by such things. She tried keeping her pace fast and checked her wristwatch, knowing that Daniel did not like when she was late. It was already 7:45 a.m., and she and Daniel had agreed to meet at Asbury Park at 8 a.m. sharp that morning. There was suddenly a deeper chill forming in the air, and Sophia gratefully buried her hands in the roomy anorak's deep pockets for warmth. She glanced longingly at the coffee shop on the corner, wishing she could stop in. But she knew she had to hurry. Her little hometown of Fairfield was quiet at that time of day, with only an occasional car driving by and even fewer pedestrians. Sighing with relief, Sophia reached Asbury Park with 5 minutes to spare, and running now at a slight jog, she crossed the familiar threshold of the park's archway entrance. The birch trees had already shed much of their leaves. Autumn was Sophia's favorite season, and she smiled at the crunching sound they made under her feet as she jogged. The leaves left on the trees were still vibrant with hues of honeyed yellows, bright reds, and greens, but the distinct bite in the air was unmistakably heralding in the soon arrival of winter. Sophia spotted Daniel immediately. He was waiting for her at the park's pavilion. She waved at him excitedly, noting that instead of the cheerful blue knit cap and scarf that he usually wore, he had on a black cap and a long black scarf. For some reason, Sophia did not like the color change to black, and as she got closer to him, she frowned, not liking the look on his face at all. The day seemed to be taking an unexpected, upsetting turn, and so Sophia, needing a minute to adjust, slowed her pace and began chewing at her bottom lip, an unwanted habit she had developed during her more stressful college days. She finally reached the picnic table where Daniel was sitting and became even more alarmed as he hung his head at the sight of her. And instead of the usual bright smile he had always greeted her with, he looked anxious and ill at ease now. Sophia sat tensely at the picnic table opposite Daniel. suddenly wishing she could just get up and run away. Instead, she sat there nervously wringing her hands in her lap, waiting for him to speak. Okay, that is the end of the first installment that I published on Facebook. As always, thanks for tuning in with me, and stay tuned for another installment of my story, Time Tracks, on video coming soon.